So let's go over everything that we're going to need in order to make your own, do it your own teacher coaster. Let's start off with the mold. This is a 5-inch diameter, which you can purchase on our website. And then I went ahead and I just ended up buying the 120 count colors, and you can purchase this anywhere from Walmart to Target. I got these office style on Amazon. I got these at Target. You can add some little sprinkles. You're gonna need paper clips. These little cute mini colored clothespins. Push pins, some different ones. These are from Walmart. So Walmart, Amazon. And then some erasers, some cap erasers. I believe we got these at Target because of the brand. So you can make this however you want to do. I'm just going to use what is shown in here. I've seen other people add in some different things, like some embellishments in there, like some teacher ones and stuff like that. But I'm just going ahead and just use what you see in this video, and let's just go from there. Let's get started. I went ahead and I made a little tray here, so it's just easier for me to just have it all together, put, and just kind of pick and choose what I like. So here's some colors that I favored in my liking, and you know, there's just tons and tons of different colors that you can choose from here. Like I said, there's 120. I usually go for pink and purple, but you can mix it up whatever you like. All right, so here's our mold. And basically what we're gonna wanna do is put very little bit of epoxy on the bottom, or your resin, I'm sorry. And you're not gonna wanna fill up this whole mold to the very top, because if you do that, what's gonna happen is all your little items that you put in there is gonna raise all the way to the top. So we're gonna have to do this in steps. And the first thing that I'm gonna wanna do is to avoid bubbles. We're gonna go ahead and spray the inside of the mold with alcohol spray. This is to help with any bubbles. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mix my resin, and then I'll be right back so I can pour it and show you the next step. So we're just gonna pour just a little bit, a little thin line right there, just so all our items can stick. That's all basically what we want to do. This is going to take layers. So we're going to do the first layer right now, and then we're going to let that cure, and then we'll do the next. Let's do the first one. I'm just trying to get it all flat in one layer. Okay. Now that I have all of it completely covered, I'm going to give another spray of rubbing alcohol, 91%. Get rid of those bubbles. And this is when we're going to start with the fun part. Start designing. Okay. So remember that your mold is going to be backwards. Okay, so you're going to want to face everything down. So if you want this part to show the front face of your coaster, then you're going to want to face this like that. So I'm going to go with this one, Razzle Razzle Rose. Let me pick another one. Pink Flamingo. Okay. Same thing here. If you want this to face, you're going to want to face it downward. Whoops. There we go. You want to leave a little bit of space in the middle because that's where you want to put the teacher's name. Okay. And start adding colors in there. And that's the good thing, that you can just play around with it, move it around to your liking. And we're not gonna fill it up anymore because we want that to stay where it's at. So if we were to fill up the mold all the way to the top, then some of your items will rise to the top. So this is an important step. I'm gonna skip the sprinkle part. Let's see. Let's add an orange one. Alrighty. Okay, so what I decided to add is rainbow sprinkles. How fun that is. And I'm just gonna place some around. Whoop, not that one. Okay, and then we're gonna let this dry, or we're gonna let this your resin cure for about for it to harden. It'll take about 3 hours, so let's leave it alone and then we'll come back in 3 hours and then add another layer. Okay, coming back, I let this sit for 2 hours. It's not fully cured, but you see how it's like stretchy, but it's enough to know that all my items are not going to move that I have in there. So we're gonna go on to the next layer. Now for here, just gonna make sure that everything gets covered. Mainly where this eraser is. And come with rubbing alcohol spray. Pop those bubbles. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit again for a good 4 hours. But what I'll do is I want to have the bottom base like a specific whole color. So that way when the coaster's on the bottom, you could see like a color on the very bottom. A lot of people leave it clear, but I want to add maybe a pink on the bottom, the base color, or a different color. So we'll wait till this cures and then we'll come back. All right, so the last layer, I did a very thin layer of the glitter pink eraser.